Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second last game of the tournament, and once again, a Ukrainian little sorcerer created magic here in Shanghai. Third place in the World Championships belongs to Foggy already. $1,400 belong to him. Now, it's for the grand final. He beats the former champion. He beats the current champion. No, he meets the current champion. 1-2-0.
Absolutely. This is who he needs to get by to get where he wants to be. He wants to get to that final. He wants to improve on last time. But what a hurdle to overcome. The champion of the last edition and a master of this matchup. The master of this matchup. There we can see the grid again. 1-0, a ridiculous 80% win rate against Night Elf.
That's true, but I still think a best of 5 against Infi would be better for Foggy, and this is better for Foggy than facing Infi in a best of 3 would be. It's the first time that Foggy meets an undead in this tournament. Haven't seen that yet. 1-0 faced Colorful, and Life put on a good play on map number 1. On map number 2 he had no real chance. So we saw 1-0's dominance at least 3 times here. But last time, GCS, winner bracket, quarterfinal, it was 1-0 versus Foggy. And it was a 2-1 only for 1-0. Foggy put on a hell of a fight and was super close.
And if I recall, he won on Echo, right?
Ooh, I have to look that up.
That might be me misremembering, but I know that he has taken out very strong runners on Echo before, and Echo will be our first map. Here is the guy who brought hope back to Undead.
He won on Amazonia.
Okay.
Also a good map. Echo Isles, yeah. I think it's a little harder. The expansion against Undead might be a little hard here on tier 2, as the Undead is fairly strong then, but we will talk about it once we get into this game. Foggy wants to improve his rank so much here at GCS. There's so much money for the winner of this match now.
He may not have had an Undead in his group. He may not have played one before, but he says he's pretty well prepared. The last few weeks he has played against a lot of Undeads, Happy being among them. Speaking of his matchup against Happy, he's not too successful, but he's definitely able to take maps off him and also series off him.
I think the game you're thinking about was Foggy versus 1-0 at WCA.
Yeah,
that was exactly the amazing early game for Foggy, and then he beat him there. So let's hope that history repeats. So far, 1-0 is 3-0 against Foggy. But it's 7-2 maps. They met each other in the Ting quarterfinal. They met each other, as I said, at WCA and also at last time's GCS. There are chances for Foggy. He has to play his absolute best. Farsight says 78% win chance for 1-0. I say, for once, fuck you, Farsight. It's way better. Here are the players, the tail of the tape. Foggy versus 1-0.
And there we can see the ridiculous win rate. 81% now even versus Night Elf, as he took out a Night Elf already in the upper bracket with 2-0 as well. But Life put up a good fight. Yeah, map-wise, by the way, the vetoes were totally standard and predictable, with Night Elf vetoing Turtle Rock and the Undead, as always, vetoing Terraner's Stand. And Echo Isles, first map. Not really favoring either of them by much, but there is harder Night Elf maps to be played, I would say.
That's true. I wonder if it's Warden here. It's not. It's a Demon Hunter. Plays it standard. There is a small chance for a Warden play all the time on those maps, but no, Demon Hunter, especially in the late game, the by far superior hero to the Warden in this. So can he get an early kill again somehow? Can he put on his amazing blocks that we've seen from him to get the DK low? And can he get a few ghouls in the early game? I think, and Remind said it as well, you need to be aggressive, you need to kill ghouls, otherwise in the first really big fight, the Undead has too much meat shield. So you have to cut them down early and try to go for it. Therefore, Naga seems to be the superior hero sometimes. Foggy, I think, is more of a panda player, right?
I think he's capable of both, and I would imagine that he's going to switch it up depending on where he stands in the mid game. For example, on a bigger map with a faster level 3 Demon Hunter, I could totally see him going Panda if it's also easily creepable, because the early level 3 Demon with Boots of Speed has so much map presence and can apply so much pressure to the undead by doing so, keeping the Panda safe, that might be a good choice. But if you don't have Boots, if you don't have level 3, going for the Panda is super greedy.
It is, of course, a ghoul build order by 120. He moves over with the DK and will be welcomed by this Demon Hunter, who has evasion, I think. Not mana burning here, but doesn't need to, since there is Unholy Aura.
And the first few skeletons come out. Of course, against only skeleton harass, you're really, really not supposed to lose a single. Nice deny, by the way, there from DK.
Don't give him any extra experience points.
Not supposed to lose a single wisp. There's a wisp, speaking of which, over on the undead side, where he's going to see the ghoul gang leaving the base right at the perfect time.
Nice scouting. So he's aware the Engine of War will not leave that position too much. Is he producing another archer? No, he's not. Foggy has a great matchup against undead as well. And he needs to bring his A game. So far, no mistake has been made, no creep denied whatsoever.
And pretty unusual for WFZ to be so aggressive without... Yes, excuse me, 1-0. Being so aggressive without creeping anything.
He moves them back.
Reminding me of WFZ, in fact. And yeah, he moves them back, starts to creep with them. Now 6 of them. There's an archer gonna be scouting for this. Possible last hit or ghoul killer would be the dream, but very hard to make work. But even if he doesn't get it, he gets the time to get down south to the shop to get the boots, which oftentimes can be very, very hard to find that time.
It's true, Foggy's tech was a bit late going for triple Moonwell tech, but it's just a tiny little bit and so much mobility now with boots and staff. Will he staff up his archer? No, he's walking there.
Skeleton positioned in the middle at the marketplace. The Night Elves like to creep this with archers outside and the demon inside, taking out the Ogre Magi. Starting to be Hunter's Hall time, by the way, which Foggy doesn't have yet. It's okay to delay it a little. Don't want to do it too much, though.
The staff is of course great that if there's a surround you can escape them still, you don't have to fight out, but Foggy is usually very, very good in escaping the surrounds, baiting those surrounds, and the DK is still not level 2, same as the Demon Hunter, got I think 1 wisp or something a little ahead. Hunter's Hall coming, it's pretty much in time, and he's going for the Magi.
Yeah. You see this quite a bit with the archers outside. The DK is not going to try to be aggressive on this, instead going to be trading experience and takes away a camp from his opponent here by killing the natural. What's the item from the Ogre? Greater Invul. That's it.
Really nice. Sort of attack for 1-0. Would be nice for the Lich for sniping giants later on. We get the second one already. Yes, he does.
Oh man.
That is already mass damage, but the Demon Hunter has won himself. So it's okay. 1-0 is a little late with the graveyard, but so is... No, Fogg is actually in time with the
Hunter. The star senses from 1-0 feels that the Demon Hunter might be coming in, retreats in time, just barely in time. 1 ghoul, however, has been netted. Oh, and he doesn't find him. Instead, he will be staffing in towards the main.
To be able to mana burn. Yeah. There is 1 coil though, he threw the second one here.
Do have the panda.
We do have the panda, I thought so. More late game oriented for Foggy, as level 3 is very easy to take here. But the Engine of War is only coming in now, so it's a little bit of wasted time. But we haven't seen the big first ghoul push by 1-0 yet. Only moves around with a few of them. Tier 3 tech started, Slaughterhouse, very wood intensive, and Naga by 1-0.
Yeah, finds her though. This is a very good find for the Demon Hunter. He can start burning her now.
2 misses, the evasion is working in his favor.
He has the boots here. If he was level 3, this would be easy to hunt down this Naga. Only level 2, however, for the Demon. Undead tries to slow down, has seen the panda.
A player's force
Double Engine of Lore, Foggy's base coming up. He's not forgetting about anything, so no easy mistakes so far. But 1-0's presence here slows down the progress that Foggy desperately needs on his heroes. Naga with 2 claws, man. This is even sicker than he usually is. Foggy has to be really careful now.
But 1-0 starts this creep camp. This greatly surprises me. And Foggy's like, yeah, that's awesome. You creep this, my friend. At the same time, he starts creeping up his camp. That will be level 2 and a bit for the Panda if he's given that time. Great position here for the Demon. The staff is ready. Should he get surrounded to get out of there? Can he get to the 2 last hits? And it doesn't quite look like it, but he gets time for the Panda. And that guy needs his levels bad.
Yeah, and since he attacked the Murlocs, the ghouls are all very, very hurt. So he can't push this now. It's going to be a very late push by 1-0 with this. And yeah, he does get experience, but as we said, the Panda has progress. Everything is down to 50%. He can't do that.
He denied the renegade with it, though. He was busy there microing his demon. Both heroes on level 2 now for the Night Elf. DK in the middle steals the invul. That's a big deal.
Yeah, well, he has a big one, so it's not that bad at the moment. His first statues coming, fiends are coming. 41 supply for the current champion. Of course, he wants to win this tournament twice in a row and wants to get revenge on Infi. But the little Ukrainian says, Niet.
And needs to get those level 3s. And you should be given that time. And I'm surprised at how passively 1-0 is playing this, considering he has a Naga second. Of course, now that Dryads are out, it's very hard to be aggressive. But there was a decent timing window when there were no Dryads. So I would say Foggy, all things considered, going pretty good this game. He doesn't have the explosive, experienced start that he would love to have. But it could be worse.
Okay, level 2.5. And the Panda is alright. Demon Hunter though, that worries me a bit. Not having the level 2 mana burn. PK closing on level 3, there's gonna be lightning now as well. But again, stuff is for the Panda, goes for the Nightcrawler. Total experience would be level 3.
The Naga is
Another claw? No, wow, 3 claws, please. Holy cow. And this will all be given to the Lich later.
And creeping up so far forward. If he can get rid of some ghouls here, this would be nice, but they're pretty fast, and the Panda doesn't have level 2 breath yet. Getting 1 ghoul, but losing 2 archers for it. Can he hunt down more? He's gonna lose 1 Dryad as well. Not perfect micro there. DK not forced into the TP. He's out of mana now, though. And the ghouls, they do have frenzy here. They're very fast, and they deal a lot of damage as well. The Panda in trouble. He's gonna get 1 more kill. The Lich is coming in. He needs to TP out of this. He needs to TP out of this.
He does, gets another ghoul. I think 2 ghouls pretty good. Can get a 3rd one? No, but barely. The Lich is now there. And this dude is gonna wreak havoc in Foggy's army, especially against the Dryads, if the Naga is not that egocentric and gives over the claws and gloves. With perfect micro, and we have seen 1-0 with perfect micro, he can, with his Gatling gun Lich then, with this inventory, get the Orb of Corruption on basically everything that Foggy has.
Foggy sold the Periapt of Vitality. That is a risky thing to go for. He saw the Sentry Ward. He saw with the Sentry Ward the Undead moving over though. So maybe he was afraid of losing a shop or something, wanting to get the staff and the Orb of Venom as fast as possible. In the main base for the Undead, we do not have a Boneyard coming up yet.
That's right, a little more creeping still. Panda level 3. It's a little bit Moon style, how Moon plays against Thor, preferring the second hero so much, harassing with the Demon Hunter, also with the staff. First Destroyer is up, and there is no Engine of Wind, and there's not even an not even an attempt for an expansion just yet. 1-0, too far up his face, and there's a Boneyard now.
But it's gonna be quite the while until there actually are worms. This demon is pretty weak considering we're so late into the game. Panda will have to carry this. Doesn't have that much mana though. Moving in for the first burn, and actually the pig is blocking him. Very unfortunate, taking quite a bit of damage already. This was a really good combo though. There is however Scroll of Healing to counteract the splash damage. First ghoul will go down. The first bear has been staffed out, but now the staff is on cooler and the next bear will be falling. He's hunting down the Lich. Has the invul though. Invul action here probably in a second. As, yeah, the Lich will be forced to pop it. The Dryad's hunting down the Destroyer. He gets the kill. This is not looking bad for Foggy, or is it?
Gets a Fiend as well, therefore basically frees up last hitting him. Now it comes. Level 3 for the Demon Hunter. So big. Can he get the Lich kill somehow? Panda is haunting down everything, but the Lich with Orb of Corruption gets so many Dryads here. Back and forth trade, but the Destroyer loss was big on 1-0 side. Panda steps out now. There's no nuke. Good first fight, and Foggy sees it the same. Distracts a little expansion coming up now, but only 37 food for him.
It's gonna be scouted in a second though. Oi, oi, oi. He needs to get the invul from the shop. This is so important. He can't give it up again.
He has no staff. He has the gold and the bid. 1-0 is moving to the mercenary camp, so he has the time for it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, saw the shaking, right? 3-3 heroes. Finally, he's going towards the middle now. Also the Naga with level 3. Very unusual to have all these damage items on her instead of on the Lich. Now it's level 2 himself. And the first Frost Worm is more than halfway done.
It's of course going to be an enormous damage spike. Foggy wait. The potion is still on cooldown. He has to wait. Can't fight this at all. 1-0 is creeping more. Is it going to be? Might be level 4.
This is well done by Foggy. Moving in and out for the mana burn, but he's a little afraid. He's a little afraid to actually go in there. The panda isn't close by to staff out his buddy.
Expose finished. Engine of Wind is coming. Can produce a lot of hawks. One of the very rare occasions where you can see an army moving here at the south panel. He's expecting a creep, but no, not here.
And he'll be able to cancel the entire goldmine with this. If he wants to go for it, or does he just want to keep creeping?
Looks like a creep.
Wants to creep. Also has the TP here in case he does need to evacuate. He's going to be more experienced. This is going to be a level 4 deep kick.
Not that big of an upgrade. It's nice to run away because, drive slow and everything, but it's not that bad. So, town portal or not. I think he will be forced as Foggy is running into this army, but he has a big combo line there. Oh my god.
Very fortunate with the items here. It's 1-0.
Will he finally give it over to the Lich?
He's
He's not min-maxing at all with this.
I think Foggy has to move out now and start burning. He doesn't want to take this fight with full mana on the heroes. That being said though, there's very low mana on these undead heroes. Lich without a Nova, Naga without Fog Lightning,
Only
DK
one
only one coil, but with a mana pot.
And there's not too many ghouls anymore. I really like this.
Foggy is not producing, he's saving. Why are you being so greedy, man?
50 food. Looking for a counter expansion or anything. He wants to be close to the shop. The 1-2-0 is there first. He can go for a heal spell, but he's completely out of gold. Claws +9 now on the Lich.
Only one invul on the second and third last hero, so might be a vulnerability in the undead army. Even an A-bomb now in this army, and this is going to be a lot of right-click damage going for the entire gold mine first, not the tree itself. That's going to be destroyed quickly.
The question is, can he keep the tree alive? So far, Foggy is not moving in. He has illusions on the hippos. That is very, very nice. Raw being summoned, and off we go. How much web is there? 2 fiends. Okay, he needs to get the damage onto the Lich. Onto the worm. Nova, nice. Fog Lightning, nice. The bear's taken out easily. Drunken Haze, no Breath of Fire. Ooh, that was a little bit of a waste for Foggy. Nice block by 1-2-0 though. Gets the... Oh, this bear is dead. Another one super damaged as well, but 1-0 is retreating.
Alright, and the Lich doesn't have mana. The Naga doesn't have mana. Mana potion, however, on the DK. The Demon Hunter now in trouble. Invul will, of course, be there. Is he gonna be forced to pop it here? Yes, he will. Even dodging the Frostworm shot. Speaking of Frostworm, dropping very low. Has to microwave above the trees, but he's not doing it. Doing it now, however. And there comes the Hippo for vision. Can't save him up, but the Panda dies!
Demon Hunter
He
is
loses.
also about to die. There's web. The worm will not fall. Oh, it will fall. Again, a little too late. The Demon Hunter is out of the fight, though. Only Dryads remaining. The bear falls. The air bomb, though. Can't quite get it. Gets a level up on the Lich as well. Demon Hunter survives. He needs to carry somehow for Foggy. It's only 42 supply left. He doesn't mind from this. Very smart move by 1-2-0 to kill it immediately because he had the firepower. Denies this, and it's 10 food advantage. How much go? Oh, there's so much mana on the Lich. Didn't burn him, and he can't get the Panda back currently. Step in on this. Yeah, he defends this so far. Didn't entangle at all.
So small. So small for Foggy. Not looking good. Everything getting wrapped. No Panda in this force. Somehow he's losing everything, and that's it. GG. Foggy again loses map number 1.
We've seen this so often now. Almost every single time, but he can come back. He had great comebacks in this tournament so far. He needs another one as he is once again facing elimination. Last time it was Lin who was too strong for him. Last time 1-2-0 was too strong for Lin. What's remaining on the maps? You can see. You can choose now. What does he want to go for?
Amazonia, I could definitely see being the pick here. This Demon Hunter was level 2 for such a long time. Wasn't able to fight the way you're supposed to fight, running in and out all the time, mana burning constantly, keeping the heroes low. The Demon was just underleveled for a long time. Going for the Panda there. I mean, he did get level 2, level 3 fairly soon, but yeah, I could see Amazonia now being the pick. You can go for Panda or for Naga there.
Is he too strong? Is he just too big of a force? Or does Foggy, does he need more ideas? Like, this was a very straight up game, late expansion, I think. But there weren't like too many mistakes. I mean, the Renegade was, the Demon Hunter levels was super low a lot of the time, and that was a problem. And denying the Renegade, it's not supposed to happen. But apart from that, it wasn't a bad game at all.
No, it wasn't. Also, he was really late to produce there. Actually, when the attack hit and he was forced to defend, there were still 3 units in production.
Yeah, too late. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was too late.
And I think when you have that expo, just start building immediately. Don't be greedy, man. Don't save your resources. Not even 500. Go into units right away.
He ended up getting the first heal, the first Invo potion, of course.
Also big deal.
That saved the Lich.
Yeah.
Without the Lich, no orb corruption, then everything spirals out of control as well.
And especially if he has a Naga, the undead.
Yeah.
Get those invuls, because you can just run her down. She can't get coiled.
Yeah. Amazonia is the next map, and that was, as we told you, the map that Foggy won 1-0 last time in January. Pretty cool Night Elf map, I think. A little easier to expand there. That makes hippos more likely and more effective.
Yep.
So
Also,
we can do it.
Also, if you want to go for that early pressure, trying to kill ghouls before they have frenzy, it's a very small map. Shouldn't be hard to find the undead, especially if you find sentry wards, and you can drop them outside the base to the 2 paths. And level 3 demon has to be a priority here. He's the carry of the Night Elf army. He can't be so underwhelming again.
Yep. That's true. But Night Elves on AZ, they usually get a pretty fast level 3 Demon Hunter. With the starting camp level 2, then the Troll level 2.5, and then you trade, you get like 2 ghouls or something, that's level 3. So that's definitely okay. 2,400 viewers on a work day. That's pretty damn nice for Warcraft 3 to see.
Alright, everyone has entered the lobby. The DK even got level 5 in the end. Jesus Christ.
A lot of Dryads. Dryads give a good amount of XP.
Yeah.
Keep on confusing us. Yeah, the levels. I mean, the heroes were too sick.
Yeah, if you compare it to 3-3, that's doesn't stand a chance.
We are concerned, but we are not without hope. He always had a good second map that gave him confidence, and then craziness happened on map 3 all the time. Game starts now. Is this the last map for Foggy? Or can he beat 1-2-0 on this map again? If he loses, he has still he has had a great tournament. Third place, $1,450. 1-2-0, if he wins this map, is a guaranteed second place. He was in all the GCS finals so far, and he would earn himself $3,000. Not that bad. Infi is waiting, of course, for the winner of this series.
Could be a rematch again between Infi and 1-2-0. Or is it finally going to be Foggy making it all the way through to the very last match? And there we can see the maps again.
Turtle Rock always banned, Terrana stand, no brainer, I think.
And
Twisted Ancient and Last Refuge are left. I think he would pick Last Refuge.
Of the other 3, I think they're all slightly undead favored.
But he has to make this one first. Let's talk about the third map.
Yeah. One step at a time.
Special tactics or straight up?
Here he is, man of the hour, boxing champion, best night elf in the world.
Harry Potter, Rocky
Harry
Balboa.
Potter.
Or just Foggy. 1-0 here. One last time to see them before the match starts, and it does now. The tail of the tape, everybody. Second best player in the world. jumping into the game real soon.
So, Foggy, do you have something special prepared? You have had a lot of different strategies for a lot of different matches. Granted, against Undead, it can be really dangerous to go for something like, I don't know, Hunt's expansion, Starshaped style. That is, if countered well, pretty weak, especially against the best Undeads of the world, which obviously 1-0 totally is. Is it going to be something as crazy as a Warden? Would be very unusual, especially on this map. So far, we're staying standard. We're sticking with the Demon Hunter. On the other side, of course, the DK will be the choice. Level 2 will be achieved immediately for Foggy. Where's he gonna go then? How aggressive is he gonna be? Is he gonna pick up Boots of Speed? Is he gonna get level 3 early? Is he gonna be level 3 once he gets the second hero? That would be a big power spike for him. Maybe he should try to prioritize this time.
Also in Amazonia, it's pretty good to fight for the Night Elf. There are pretty good spots where there's no trees nearby, like this, for example. It's fantastic. This is also
A
okay-ish.
player's forces are under attack.
And that makes this map so strong for Night Elf.
Here we go, Lightning Shield creep. Let's see if he makes us sweat again. He has denied a few before in this tournament. Now is not the time to do this again, my friend. Please, please, please. He's
Playing with fire the entire time. But he gets everything, and the claws of attack. 1-0. Picking 3 ghouls here.
I really
not
like
creeping
this.
at all.
This is already nice. He sees with the Wisp that the DK isn't down there, so he must be right here. And he can already harass this creeping. And 1-0 wanted to go for a few neutral kills, but he can't really. These ensnares from the trappers are just too dangerous. Is Foggy gonna try to get them himself, or is he gonna
player's forces
keep
are
being
under
aggressive?
attack.
He's gonna keep being aggressive.
Ooh, this is a big creep spot though with the Cobalt Taskmaster. Foggy sniffs this out, and he gets only 1 single creep. That's not too much.
One Wisp in the trees, not worth the detonate here, it seems. Driving him back, tech-wise. For Foggy, it's already started. 1-0, only now, certainly a little bit late. Not the end of the world, like, I'm not gonna change this game too much, but a little bit late, certainly.
That's nice. That's nice. Finally, he gets the rogue.
Oh, he's baiting this around. Ooh, this is dangerous.
He got slippers here, but again, this is not much experience. Foggy is distracting well. He has to pull 5 ghouls, not much number intake for 1-0 now. So all tiny
A player's
little
forces are under attack.
stitches Foggy is doing right now.
Okay, now suddenly almost level 2. However, almost entirely burning as well. One skeleton will be the level up, but sometimes that 1 kill can be hard to get. Just don't walk into a surround, my friend.
Without the staff, that would be pretty bad. And gets the renegade with it now, so they're actually looking very good. Can't contest this.
Oh, mana burn kill.
Nope, a little too late. It's another mana burn here, and it is the Lots of Haste. This time not the Imba items for 1-0.
And Foggy playing
Hunter's
so
Hall.
aggressively. Using
There's the Hunter's Hall. I was sweating.
using the archers like sentry wards here
Yeah.
outside the base.
Little Lullite, the Remind style.
Boots of speed, no tele staff, so still needs to be careful not to get surrounded.
Is he going for the Taskmaster again? A few hits on the DK would be nice. But he has no chance of taking out a ghoul here, I think.
Could have killed that skeleton right there, that would have been level 2, didn't quite realize.
He doesn't get much out of this late early game. Like, absolutely nothing.
Uh-oh, demon. Surrounded. So
Nope.
that was so close. Jesus Christ. Tier 2 is finishing up, and remember, it's a little faster for the Night Elf. Could go for the Naga here. Demon in trouble again. Oh my god, he's just barely squeezing out of these every single time. He might get this 1 goal, and the last arrow doesn't quite find the target, but he's chasing him with a boost of speed. Might be able to find the kill, but the block is there, of course. Can he run past him? I don't think so. Tier 2 is soon to finish, and he doesn't want to get surrounded. Panda again.
Especially on AZ, this is a
A
questionable
player's
choice.
forces are under
Demon Hunter is
attack.
level 1, so he needs to creep at the same time. No
Uh-oh,
expansion
Demon.
creep.
Man, oh man. Without the staff, we always have to be afraid
Now he has it. Now he has him. Now it is.
Oh, detonate! But
He's not moving out. It's still stuck. Oh, very unfortunate. At least he got level 2 with it. But on the cost of a town portal. This was not nice. And I assume again a Naga for 1-0 as he going for a Lich in the base.
going tier 3 first, saving up the money here. Panda, can he steal with a Breath of Fire? Wants to.
Might be surrounded as well. No, not enough ghouls anymore. Ooh, so close. Getting that surrounded. Getting a town portal out of it would be brilliant. Engine of Lore. 2/3 done. Still some time until he has Dryads and gets a little bit more map control in this.
Tier 3 now starting for Foggy, being only a little bit behind the Undead. That's pretty good. Is he really again going to sacrifice the experience on the Demon in favor of the Panda? This round would be nice to get, but so hard to do with archers against the DK with those with the aura. I really don't know what using the Demon as scouting only.
Yeah, we criticized Moon for it, and we will criticize Foggy for it if this does not work. But on the other side, 1-0 doesn't get too much here as well, but a lot of creeps. He is close to level 3. Level 2 Panda now.
Forces are under
attack. There. Oh, the ghouls creeping simultaneously. I love that. Level 3 for the Undead.
Really cool. We're gonna have Dryad soon though. Is he gonna try to be aggressive with these? One ghoul might be the kill. Oh, nice. Long range coil. Doesn't even lose it. The replenishment still running. Might get burned here, but again, in the back, the DK is standing, and now the Demon Hunter really can't take the chance of getting surrounded.
But the Panda creeps up to level 3 here with a natural, potentially a back mana potion, as the Demon Hunter continues to pressure, this time with Dryads, and he needs them to slow down. This
player's
will
forces
a nice
are
block, but the Dryads can still go for it.
Alright. This is really cool how he's splitting up his forces here. Dryads and Demon trying to hunt down some ghouls, but tier 3 is almost done, and Demon can only 2.5. Very hard and dangerous now to chase for those kills. There is no one now to be considered as well. Panda does get level 3, so he's going to be very good against ghouls. How well is he going to be able to deal with the heroes though?
1-0 with a Lich. No Naga, Orb of Corruptions coming in, no heal scroll. Level 3. The Engine of War is pretty hurt. 8 and 3.
Player's forces are under
He
attack.
8 and 3, so get something back. 2 Dryads will help, also with the spell. 1-0 is creeping this. No aggression coming.
Friendly upgrade, halfway done. No destroyer yet. The Demon would, by the way, greater healing, fantastic item.
Got third coming from the right.
Oh, she's pretty exposed to the right. She needs to be careful where she goes. Could get intercepted here by the Dryad. Does he realize? Going for the Ghoul first. That's a small kill. Go for the Naga, my friend. And there we go. He has the boost of speed. He might be able to run them down. Big Nova, though, connecting on the archers. Everyone very low. He might get the Naga kill, however. I think he will. Naga's pretty slow here without having boots on her. Trying to go for the Panda surround on the left, but won't be able to get it. And we have the first hero kill of this game. Going towards Foggy.
Going towards Foggy indeed. Level 3 Panda still. Demon Hunter got the solo experience. Really important for him to get the level 2 mana burn against this DK level 3.5. And this slows down 1-0 again. Not too many ghouls in this army as well. 4 here in the main base. Not too much. The Breath of Fire was sweet. Can the Demon Hunter get a few kills? One more. That would be so nice. But don't dive into their base. He's surrounded the DK almost. Oh, he doesn't have it.
What's he doing?
He has to use the Town Ball. Big healing being used. Transferred from the Panda over to him. Oh, the DK so low. Will he force him to a Town Portal into his own base? Looks like it's the illusions doing that damage, but he can walk out. Loses the Dryad over it. Breath of Fire onto the ghouls. He takes them out one after another. Reju is kicking in as well.
Ridiculously aggressive here from Foggy with the Panda, no less. But yes, no TP, no invul. I'm getting a little scared here. Also, no tellies, no preservation staff. This Druid of the Claw will be falling because the Naga is back, and I think it's time to retreat for Foggy. But he got quite a few kills here. Dryads will be getting away. 41 supply for him against 39 for the Undead. Expansion in the north is almost done.
I think he overstayed his welcome a little. Must leave now. Didn't get too many kills again, but the DK being so low is nice. But the statues are there now. He's once again Capturing this. Buying time for the expansion.
And he keeps burning. This is so nice. He's been burning so much, he's out of mana on the demon.
Yeah, right?
Invul snatch now would be so nice. Get it, get it, get it, get it. He gets it!
Nice. Really
So
big.
good.
I think it's nice. His map choice should be his pick if he carries this into the third game. This would be a better result than last time against Lin, where he was beaten 2-0.
3 bears now. We do have the mass training finally. Only 2 dryads, however.
Wisp is coming. Or detonate for even more mana burn. And against this, a replenishment potion as well.
This is probably gonna be a dead bear. He has no staff here to save him. Maybe he can slow down the Naga. He has dryads here for the slow. DK also dropping pretty low, dropping pretty damn low. Is he gonna be in trouble?
Super microwave 1-0.
And saves the bear as well.
Yeah, the bear is safe and he needs rejo. More and more of it. Expos up. No engine of wind yet, if I'm seeing this correctly. No, he started mining with 3 wisps at the moment.
Boneyard only coming now, by the way. Ancient of War sees the undead army over there. Does he want to keep jack this? This is not too scary at the moment. Only 2 fiends, 1 destroyer up in the air, and of course the statues to accompany the heroes. The DK, is he almost has a TP against the 3 fiends there. And again, Foggy moving in. Pretty decent army. Not extremely strong, but pretty decent. DK, coil onto the demon, but has a TP out of this. Can he find the kill before he's forced? Before he leaves? No.
Okay, Foggy, where's your engine of wind? You need the hippos, man. So far, we don't see it. Okay, this time the mine is full, all 5 of them. 1-0 is moving down south to another, to his natural, but Foggy knows about it. 48 supply,
and there's no
57
TP.
for Foggy. He listened to you. Going upkeep right away.
There's no TP on either side here, by the way. The Lich in trouble. Slow's coming in. There is 1 coil, however, which is gonna be forced here, possibly. What's he doing? There we go. 1 bear has been ensnared. Panda coming in. Demon Hunter in trouble. Invul popped. There is 1 staff, but he hasn't transferred it yet. Foggy, don't lose your hero. Don't lose it for nothing.
Transferred it. Had a little more time. Can he get a redo? Is there mana? Not too much, and the destroyer is there as well. Has to get back.
Oh, nice, he saves the bear with the staff. Foggy's playing this well. 60 supply now.
The expansion pays off. More and more and
Players'
more.
forces are under attack.
Now we have Frenzy Ghouls in this army. A little more scary, and the Frost Room should be ready any moment now. It's gonna be quite a while, actually.
Yeah, I forgot about it a bit. Still trading. Demon Hunter comes in with a staff. Info potion is on cooldown though. Has to be careful. Staff is on cooldown as well. Don't overestimate this.
Oh, Demon, no! He gets away to safety, but it's so close, he has to be careful. Redo will be coming in the back, but the Panda! What can he do about the Panda? Nothing, it seems. Invul transferred, and he gets hit at the very last second. Breath, he needs to stab him out on 1 HP. The Panda now in trouble, though. Can he run away in time? Is Diana gonna catch up? Yes, he is. Coil executes him. Only the Demon left. Once again, the Panda has fallen.
And the Demon Hunter can't carry this alone. The Druids of the Claws, they're falling. Looks like Foggy's journey is over here as 1-0 is too strong in this fight. It was again a good early game, but the Ukrainian is not giving up. Buyback at the tavern. Double level 3 on the Panda and Demon Hunter, but there's no items. I told you, don't go in that fight, man. No staff, no Invul. The Invul was great and the staff was ready too, but way too late. Everything was hurt already. And 1-0, if he sees an opportunity like that, he seizes it.
Why is he being so damn aggressive? Why? He has the expansion. There's a Frost Room now as well, by the way.
Can't
Another
fight this
thing
anymore.
to be concerned
Can't fight
about.
this anymore. 53 supply versus 60 on the undead side. And he fights this. He continues to fight this. There is a tree. Alright, so he can save those big air armies.
1 destroyer down. But he sees the Frost Room now.
Mana stealing being used in a Panda. This is a coil.
Retreat to your base, Foggy. Retreat.
Yeah, he has to fight with Moon Juice.
player's
There is not too
forces
much,
are
but you
under
need to
attack.
fight with Moon Juice and Potion.
Okay, level 4. Now Lich level 3. These heroes are getting scary.
Still, there's no engine of wind. Maybe now it's too late even. But with an expansion, you can do more than 2 production buildings.
Yes.
He's out of gold though, 60 food. Anti-magic potion on both heroes. Heal potion there. The double staff? Yeah, double staff as well. He bought everything he could get from that shop.
No involves is dangerous, though.
He needs a freaking hell of a fight.
He's taking the supply lead now. We have illusions on the Frostworms. Hard to eliminate the one real one. Here come the Dryads. Dispelling.
Nice, hitting both of them well.
Nice. And he gets the last one. Very good, very good.
There's
Oh yeah, that's one more. Okay.
Is he tricked by this? Does he think it's two? He is moving in. Oh, the anti-magic a little too late. Catches the Nova. Here comes Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Again.
Magic has been dispelled. Needs to save him. Staff him out. Where is the staff? He had the staff ready on the Demon Hunter. Massive mistake. Healing potion. Maybe he has to staff out now. Invul transferred. And he's starting to staff. But I think the damage might be too much. All heroes dead for the Night of Sight. Only units lost. And it's GG. With Foggy tapping out on map number 2. Putting up a good fight.
The first time that Foggy was 2-0'd and 1-2-0's matchup against the Night Elves is just too sick. Even for Foggy, he had no real chance here. Very questionable decisions as well. But it was a great tournament nevertheless. Eliminating TH again. Dominating his group. He can be proud of himself. He will be very disappointed now. But if you're against Infio 1-2-0, then the cards are against you all the time. And we do get our match for the one man on this planet who won GCS twice, either Infi or 1-2-0.
Yep.
One will go into the history books of Warcraft, and the other will go down. 1-2-0, 4 consecutive GCS finals. Unbelievable.
Pretty crazy, man. That guy doesn't miss a final.
Not at GCS at least. WCA was not so much his, but wow. Foggy is out, but third place, bronze medal again, showing that European Warcraft can hang with the World Elite if it's land conditions, if there's time to prepare, if it's not a cup, then he is the strongest, and he was doing this well. 1,550 euro for him. That should secure his time as a professional Warcraft player for quite a bit. And of course, I think his stream will be pretty busy in the next times. Twitch.tv/hazyfoggy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
You can find him there, and of course, goodgame.ru as well. The grand final is coming up. I wonder if we will get Foggy for an interview, or if he doesn't feel like it, I will keep you up to date.
Of course, a rough loss for him. He was so close to achieving his goal. Ultimate goal, obviously, the championship, but he really, really wanted to get into that final. And he was only one series away. 1-0, of course, a master of this matchup. But I feel Foggy could have played this better, has played this better before. I really don't know about his new prioritization of Panda experience over Demon. Level 3 Demon Rush into a fast Naga is just so strong. Remind actually was able to take out WFZ in impressive fashion with that not too long ago. But Foggy seems to prefer the Panda. We're going to talk to him about why he chose those strats, how he felt that game went. If he wants to talk to us, maybe he doesn't feel in the mood quite so much. I'm gonna wait a moment. A disappointment for all us Europeans and probably also Americans. We're gonna be left with 2 Chinese players. We were 7 Chinese players and only 1 single foreigner in the playoffs. Foggy, the only one to make it. All the Koreans got eliminated, all 3 of them, in the group stages. Foggy, still the best Night Elf in the world. I think, especially against Human, so strong. Against Undead, I feel he could have played it a little bit better. Maybe still packing up his stuff. But third place, twice in a row, that is very good. When you think back to 2014, already 4th place for Hawk was amazing. We hardly could believe that that was possible for Europeans. And then, of course, yours in 2015, that was the craziest, the final, where it seemed like it was his series for the taking, only falling to fly in a very, very close best of 5. And obviously, Foggy. Last time, 3rd place. This time, 3rd place. I think he can be proud of this. Yeah. But that's it for Foggy. He's out. He's coming in here now, though. All right, Foggy, take a seat. Here he is. You almost made it. You almost got to the grand final. Not quite, though. Are you disappointed now? I mean, I bet you must be. We still feel you can be proud of getting top 3. Do you feel a bit of pride, or is it just disappointment at the moment?
Yeah, for me it's a good result. Like, I planned come to Shanghai 2 or 3 weeks before for practice, but I come only 1 week before, so I think about that maybe 1 week, maybe not enough to play there. And I think my Night Elf versus Undead seems my worst matchup.
Yeah, what went wrong? Let's start with map number 1. Echo Isles, you went for the Panda second, also on map number 2. A lot of players nowadays go Naga second and try to be more aggressive, hunt down ghouls and so on. You decided to go for the Panda instead. What was your reason for this?
I went Panda because he play passive, so like he go creep my point. So I know that maybe he after this he will play defense style, and probably I will creep my Panda level 3 with no problem. But the key moments, it's first fight near shop. I saw that his decay have no mana, so I start fight, no expansion. I have orb staff, so but I lose this fight. Maybe not enough micro, and after last second I give him go creep my orange turtle.
Yeah.
It was huge mistake, like he got many experience device, just TP and go all in my base, and last fight position maybe was not great, and I should go by illusion more quickly.
Okay. Map number 2 then, Amazonia. Again, you went for the Demon Hunter, for the Panda instead of the Naga. Other players tried to get level 3 Demon Hunter more quickly. You didn't do that, though. You think it's better to be level 2 for longer and be more aggressive?
I think the case is Panda level 3. So I got Panda level 3, made expansion and go fight. But my micro was so worst. Like I use rejuvenation illusion and lost 500 hit point pot. But I still won the fight, made expansion. The general mistake was that I still pressure.
Yeah, we thought so too. You had expansion in the back and you still wanted to fight when you could have also retreated and
I stay fighting and
one more thing I thought interesting about Amazonia. Last GCS you said hippogriffs are very, very, very good, very important. Some undeads, or some night elves rather, see hippogriffs as not that good, but you always said hippogriffs are very, very good. They give vision, they hunt the frostrooms and so on. But on Amazonia, you didn't go for hippogriffs, only dryads. Why no hippogriffs there?
I saw he went Nega, like third hero. You know, undead if play Decay Lich, so if can make third hero or Boneyard. So he went third hero, so I don't need Ancient Soul Wind. And I saw that no Boneyard on his base, so I think that I can build just Bears Dryads. And last fight he has only one Frostworm, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, this tournament is over for you. You still get into the top 3. Again, a good finish. Now, tomorrow you fly back, right?
Yeah.
What are your plans for the coming future? Do you have any certain tournament in mind? What are you, what's going to be happening the next few weeks for you?
I hope this winter I will come again on next GCS. So maybe 3-4 months. And I will try, this time I will try beat 1-0 and Infi.
You were very close to beating Infi 1-0. He is a master of that matchup, of course. Foggy, I thank you very much for taking the time and
thank you.
Speaking to us. You have the last words. What would you say to the community?
Thank you, guys, for cheering, support. I love you. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел на Good Game. Майкеру спасибо, что комментил. Всем спасибо, кто поддерживал. Thank you.